Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to the Walski Group. I'm Maya. Well, you saw the other day we were out, starting to plan for our garden and everything. And it kind of got me to thinking about, other flowers and stuff like that. So today on the video, I'm going to be showing everybody, like I say, how to do a transplant on a flower. Now, we went to our local garden store and we looked through the, discounted area. And we found, a couple ones that were there and everything. But we got a little orchid one. And I kind of already disturbed it out of the pot here. But I wanted to just show everybody, like, what it was. Little orchid plant like this normally was, a couple bucks, but it was on sale. And that's because it's starting to die. I don't know if you can, really see it here on the video. But it's got, a couple dead ends right here that have died off and everything. And these plants like this, especially the house plants and everything, they're not really dead. All it is it's just the root system is strangling itself inside the container. I mean, as you can see here, it's nothing but a little plastic thing. And I already squeezed this and loosened it, but I'll show you what it looks like. Basically, what it is when they start these plants, they don't use real dirt. They use this foam starter stuff, that's just for the plant, to get the plant going. But as you can see here, I'll kind of just come up here a little bit. As you can see here, here's one of the lead tap roots right here. And as you can see, this is dead. And that's just because this was so embedded into this that it just kind of choked itself out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get it out of this, and I'm going to retransplant it into some potting soil. And we got our bigger pot right here. We already got a little bit of soil. It's kind of hard to see, but we already got some soil down in here. This is nothing but a 2.5 inch, 3 inch pot or whatever. So I'm just going to take it out of here. And what we're going to do is we're going to trim this root too that is kind of dying here. But I'm just going to take it and figure where the top of the plant is to the top of the thing and figure out here, okay, how much more soil I need to add in here. So I'm just putting the soil in handful at a time like this. And in all honesty, I'm not even really packing it in there. I'm just, putting it in. And I think that we can, let's see, get it in there safely. Yeah, now the way I plant it is I plant it just where the top of the foam was here. I just planted kind of just below the line right here. So we're going to take the little stick out, take this out that held the flower up, and I'm going to put that back in there. But now what we're going to do is you see right here, if I open it, you'll be able to see it. But see, you can open that up, and that exposes the roots in here from where they started it. So I'm going to just pull these roots off of here. Here, for example, here's a good one. It's kind of hard to see, but you can see right here, this root is just so twisted around here. It's twisted right around the top up here. So you got part of the root here that's growing strong and part of it up here that's dying off. So I'm going to get this open. I'll leave the camera running here. But I'm going to kind of open this up to expose the roots. Very carefully, just pull it away. And I'll show you in a minute here once I pull this away. The one taproot there that was dead is actually still alive on the inside here. It's just, this is so root bound into this. All right. So what I did was I got it out of there. As you can see, this is the one root that was dead, but you can see right here, it's, oh, sorry about that. You can see right here, it's just holding on, but then there's the piece right here that's actually really good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the scissors, or I might just pinch it. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to pinch this part off right here. There we go. And these other roots are in fairly good shape. It's just, like I say, this thing is just so root bound, So I'm going to get it in here. And now that we got it in here, actually I can go up just a little bit higher because with that foam. And like I say, that foam is okay to start your plants, but it's not okay to grow them in. And this one here that I forgot to tell everybody at the beginning of the video, but what this one was is this is a little mini orchid, as they call it. A little 2.5 mini orchid. And I have a feeling that this is gonna really take off. It's really gonna look nice once it gets into this bigger pot here and actually has room to expand and grow and everything. So just get the dirt in here. And now when you water these things, the orchids, they say you don't need like a lot of water for these things. They'd say about a tablespoon of water. So what I normally do is I just take an ice cube. I got some distilled water in my freezer in an ice cube tray. And that's how I water most of my plants. I water my plants with distilled water. I don't use tap water for my plants. And the only reason why I don't use tap water in my plants is because there's like too many added chemicals and everything in water, and I just don't like the fact that you know, that's in your plants, and it will choke your plants out. So let me put this little clip that it came with. How does this little clip go like this? Now I came with a little clip, and I'm going to put this little clip back on here just to hold this stem right now, just until it relaxes and it starts to grow. But there you have it right there. Now this little guy, I don't know how big he'll get. It says it's a mini orchid. Might get a little bit bigger, it might not. But I've got a couple other ones that are off to the side here with the grow light and everything that I've also bought like this. I bought them where they were like being choked out, you know, from the store. Paid like next to nothing for them. Ended up transplanting them into bigger pots, watering them with, you know, regular distilled tap water, and they have actually grown really nice and have gotten really big and everything. And I'll show you on one other video one time. Like I said, I'll keep you guys up to date on this one, but I'll show you the other ones that I have over here. One of them is like a fern one and then a vine one and all that, but they are really healthy, and that's only because they have a combination of the distilled water and, you know, the grow light. And the grow light I leave on for about probably about 8-9 hours a day. It's, you can kind of see it's like shining. See, if I put my hand like this, you see it's shining towards me. I just moved it so I could see me a little bit better. But that grow light is, again, it's just a normal like metal light bulb holder kind of deal. And I went to the local hardware store and just picked up the grow lights like that, the big flooded grow lights, and I have it on the shelving, clipped to the shelf, and you know, it's growing for the plants like that. And a lot of these plants, they always say like they need bright light but not sunlight, things like that, because I have also got Venus flytraps that currently are outside in the garage. So they went through the die-off period, and in probably about 2 weeks' time, another 2 weeks or so, end of January, I'm going to be bringing those back into the house, and hopefully they survived, that they'll start to regrow. Those two were bought end of this past summer. They were dying off, you know, they were stuck in their little greenhouse, hothouse kind of deal. And they were dying off, and I planted them in a different container, put them over by the window. I know normally they say, you know, that they're used to being outside, but you can grow them on the inside. But planted those and started watering with the distilled water, got the right soil for them, the organic soil, and they did start to grow. They actually did start to reproduce new leaves. There was like little leaves coming in on the bottom. They were starting to fill out. But then by that point, it was already going into November 1st week thereabout. So I had to get them outside, you know, so they would go through the die-off process, hibernation process, you know, and bring them back in February, first week of February. But I will be bringing those back in, and I'm going to show everybody a video on those. Hopefully, like I say, hopefully they survived. And if they did it, try again. We'll go get, 2 more again, replant them again, and, hopefully we'll have better luck with a second batch. But again, like I say, this one here, I'm going to give it a little bit of water, about a tablespoon of water, it says. So I'm just going to very lightly water it, before I put it over there by the light. But as I was saying, though, that grow light, a lot of them, it says, they need bright light, but don't give them direct sunlight. So, you put them outside, they'll die. You put them by a window, they'll die. So what's the next best thing? Well, find an area, close the curtains, and just get the grow light. Leave the grow light grow for about, or leave the grow light on for about 8 hours a day, 8-9 hours a day. And your plants will respond to that. I mean, they really do. So we'll check in on this one sometime next week again. But we'll be doing something else coming up here on Thursday. I don't know if we'll be in the kitchen or if we'll be doing planting again. Maybe some outside work. I know it's supposed to a rain-snow mix on Thursday, so we might be out salting. I have no idea yet, but we'll see what happens. So again, thanks for watching, and if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up because it really helps out the channel and helps to get the video out there. And again, from all of us from the Walski Group, I'm Maya. Thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you on Thursday. Take care, everyone.